All right, Gretchen, thanks for your patience. We've had a little technology fun today. Welcome back to Jeeps with Peeps. I am here today with Gretchen, and I'm excited for you to learn all about her incredible nonprofit. But without further ado, let's go for a ride, Jeeps with Peeps, and tell me who you are and tell me about your nonprofit.
Thanks. I'm excited about our time together. My name is Dr. Gretchen McIntosh, and I'm the CEO at Children of Valor, and we are headquartered here in Columbus, Ohio.
Now, you are here locally in Columbus,
Yes.
but you are a nationwide nonprofit, correct?
Yes, we've been serving children nationally since 2011.
2011.
And since then, we've helped over 1,600 children reach their academic goals.
How many?
1,600 military-connected children.
Oh my goodness, that has to make your heart absolutely fill with so much joy.
Oh, every day is awesome at Children of Valor. Because we work to help military-connected children reach their basically academic dreams, right? We help them graduate on time and with the best possible grades, no matter the challenge they're facing, because they're part of a military family. And so it's really awesome every day, because what's better than helping kids, right, have really bright futures?
Helping kids and those of our heroes at
Yes.
the same time. So talk to me about the name. Where did the name Children of Valor come from? And you've evolved, who you served and who you serve now.
Yes.
Talk to us about that.
So back in the day, the organization was known as SEAL Kids, and we basically served the Navy SEAL community, helping children with learning disabilities overcome those challenges on top of all the nonsense that happens every time they move school districts.
Yes, PCSing can
Yes.
leave children out in the cold somewhat in education.
Yes. Well, there's gaps in learning, right? Because every state has a different chronology of curriculum, and when you move, especially in the middle of the school year, you're just gonna miss out on really important stuff, and that has a big impact on your ability to continue to succeed in school. So we used to be SEAL Kids, and we used to serve the Navy SEAL community, and last year we were able to finally implement the founder's vision, which is to be across all armed forces branches. And I was speaking with a donor friend of ours. We were still kind of playing with, what is the new name going to be? We threw around like Patriot Kids and Spec Op Kids. There were so many names. And this donor was like, what about Children of Valor? Mm-hmm. And I was like, ooh, that sounds good. And he was like, David's Army were the men of valor.
Oh,
I get chills every time.
Yes.
Yeah. And so, Children of Valor won, by vote of the board, and a lot of other donors kind of threw their hat in the ring as far as, this is a really great name, and our marketing agency loved it, and here we are, Children of Valor.
You said by the board. You are a slim organization. You run very tight knit.
Yes, we've always been really small team. I have 5 employees, and there are 10 board members. We work with a lot of tutors nationally, though. Those are the ones serving the kids. But from an admin and program service, perspective, it's just a couple of us.
And that speaks a lot to your donors, because they know that the money is truly going in to help the children.
And what's really unique about our organization, even though we operate at about $1.3 million a year, we don't have an endowment. The money comes in and it goes right back out to the kiddos. So donations are used normally within 90 days of us receiving them.
Oh, wow. So you can make a donation today, know you're making an impact this season, this summer, this fall.
Exactly. So we have an annual grant cycle. It runs from September through May. We give scholarships for tutoring. We spend about $3,000 per child for the whole school year. That's about 1 tutoring session per week. And so if people donate now, that just helps us award more grants
for the school
that
year
start in September. And we'll be announcing it later this week, but we're doing a 50 Futures Challenge.
Okay.
So our goal is to raise an additional $150,000 before September so that we can make sure an additional 50 kids past what we can budget for would be able to get scholarships this year.
That is incredible. And that, again, that's nationwide, not just in Ohio.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So where do people go to find out more about the incredible work you've done and what you're doing? Where can they find that?
At childrenofvalor.org at our website. And we have 2 specific programs. So we have the scholarships for tutoring, right? Like what we're raising money for fall. And then we also have a self-pay option called Valor Tutoring. And it's really awesome because over the last 15 years, we've learned a lot about what it takes to serve a military child, right? Through tutoring. And so Valor Tutoring is designed as the all-encompassing product, basically, that can serve any military-connected student, whether it's active duty, veteran, or legacy. So if grandpa served, or if an aunt or uncle served, we want to recognize that service and offer the same. It's basically the very best tutoring experience you could ever have to anybody. We're well below market, what we charge. When we say it's at cost, it covers the cost of the tutors and the software that we use to manage the tutor family relationship. And Valor Tutoring is available to anybody also nationwide. We're already in 14 states with that program, and they can learn more about that at valortutoring.org. What's really fantastic is all of our tutors are background checked. We carry general liability insurance on them. They're all trauma trained, and every tutoring session includes executive skills coaching and financial literacy. So when I say it's the best tutoring experience out there, and it's always in person and it's always individualized, and every student goes through a knowledge gap assessment at the beginning to find out, what's missing, what's keeping them from really progressing forward in strength. So we're able to not only address those issues, but also the homework help that mom or dad's probably reaching out for.
And some part of what you were saying with the types of tutoring and the needs, is it for particular age groups, or how far do you?
K-12. What a great question. Yeah. Yep. Okay. We're K-12. And if someone needed help in college too, we could definitely find a tutor for that.
Okay.
So our director of Valor Tutoring, Jamie Bando, is just fantastic. Over 20 years as an educator.
Ella Tangi.
Yeah,
this is my jam up here. I know that.
And she, she's worked at a lot of school districts, yeah. But she's really passionate. She joined us last year, and it's just made the hugest difference for us. I wish we just had billions of dollars to help all these kiddos, right? Because I already have 275 requests for scholarships for the fall.
Okay, so for fall 2026, you have 275. 275. How many are you able to actually fulfill?
Normally, we serve between 75 and 120 kids a year. So there's going to be a lot of no's. And these are active duty and veteran children, veteran connected children.
Okay, bring on the tears.
Who have diagnosed learning disabilities. Right, so they're already struggling. By the time they come to us, they're in crisis. Military families, we know, don't ask for help.
No.
Right away, right? Because they've got it, right? They've got it.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And so when we get it, it's a crisis situation. So a third grader who isn't reading up to level at all, probably might have the dyslexia diagnosis but isn't being serviced appropriately in the school system. And so we pay for a special education advocate to go in and encourage the school to do its partnership, and then we pay for out of classroom dyslexia therapy, reading tutoring with an Orton Gillingham certified tutor in order to help them get a toolbox full of tools to help them achieve their goals.
So I'm stuck back on that number. 275, and we are going to be able to help less than half of them. So I don't want to say pie in the sky because I believe it's realistic. We have supporters out there. We have lovers of those who are patriotic minded, whether they are serving, have served, or love those who do, quite frankly. As long as you're patriotic minded or a patriot at heart, this should strike a chord. Quite frankly.
And these are our neighbors, right? Yeah. Like, and it's always amazing to me how few people in the community serve anymore. So if you include reserves and National Guard, it's less than 1% of the population. If you take out reserves and National Guard, then it's less than 0.5% of the population that's standing on the line for all of us.
Yeah.
So
this is our way we can give back to them, saying thank you.
Absolutely, right? We can turn that gratitude that we have for their service into action, right? Yeah. By helping their children. Because I guarantee if you ask them, what can we do to support you? They're going to say, help my family.
Yeah, absolutely. Always.
Yeah.
Always. When they are getting ready to ship out, that is always the request I see on neighborhood Facebook pages. Hey, can you watch out for my wife? We've got the new baby. This is going to happen. They might need the grass cut. It is taking care of their family.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. So if somebody's an individual, what can they do? And if somebody owns a company, what can they do? And then I also want us to hit on a big fundraising effort that you have coming up this fall. So individuals, companies, and fundraising.
Yes. So individuals, they can donate at childrenofvalor.org. They can tell people about childrenofvalor.org. They can follow us on social, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and share our posts. That's a huge free thing that anybody can do.
Fantastic.
Right? And then if they work somewhere, they can tell their business about us. Corporate dollars are really important, both as sponsorships for events or as corporate partners. And we have really exciting ways to engage corporations. And so corporations also can get involved. We have a really cool thing called the Squad Challenge, where we help with a bit of a morale builder and come in and run a program.
It's kind of like when we used to wear the little things that would tick, 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 and they would count your steps.
Pedometers.
Yes, thank you. It's an Apple Watch now, right? It does all the work. But yeah, when we'd have a walking challenge or a step challenge, so you're setting up some kind of a health challenge that builds camaraderie.
It's a virtual fitness challenge. Yep, it's really great for corporations to kind of bring people together. A lot of places are still in that hybrid situation, right? And you might only be in office 2 days a week, or a lot of people are still remote and looking for ways to connect their employees together. So having us run a squad challenge for them is a great way. And then upcoming, we'll announce it at the end of the week, is the 50 Futures Challenge. So we're really excited about that, helping to fund an additional 50 kids past what our budget allows. And then if you're here in Columbus, Ohio,
or traveling here,
right?
Whatever.
On 9/11, we are having our second annual Valor Golf Classic at Golf Club of Dublin. And they can find out about the golf event on our website at childrenofvalor.org. Click events. It's really special, not only because it's on Patriots Day. We will have a moment of silence at 8:46 to recognize the fall of the first tower. Patriot Parachute Team is jumping in, and the owner of Patriot Parachute Team, Isaiah, he actually signed up to serve because of 9/11, became a Navy SEAL, and then he has a very personal story of impact about how Children of Valor helped him and his family.
Oh wow! And he's going to share that.
And he's going to share that at the event. We already have our top sponsor, 2Touch. They're a software company for bars and restaurants. And this is the second year as a top sponsor, and so we're excited that they're with us again. And sponsored foursomes will have a service member played as a fourth if they desire.
Fantastic.
So yeah, we want to make sure that there's an air of gratitude and camaraderie for the whole tournament, so we're really excited.
So for that, you could be a sponsor of the event. You could sponsor a foursome or be a part of a foursome. Also, you have auctions. Is that right?
Raffles, yes.
Okay.
Right, so there's opportunities if you've got a really awesome product that you want to put in the hands of our players. We would love to include people in our raffle.
Wonderful. And I've already committed. We have a couple of them that we are going to donate for sure. What have we not talked about, Children of Valor, that anybody out there watching across that beautiful globe that we live on, what would you love for them to know?
Well, I think that there is often this assumption that military families get everything that they need. Right?
No.
And so I just kind of want to challenge that a little bit, that there is great need, and there's a lot of wonderful military service organizations and veteran service organizations across the country that help. You know, we're all puzzle pieces in the community,
Yeah.
right? But something that is traditionally overlooked is the education of the children. They're in public schools that they don't get to choose. They're only there for a short amount of time. A military child will move between 6 and 9 times before they graduate high school. So there's those little knowledge gaps happening every single time,
Absolutely.
right?
And every state standard is different.
Yes. You have the deployment cycle and the stress of that, right? So there's this overflowing cup of challenge that happens, and there's not the support necessary at the school, especially in special education. 38 states have critical shortages in special education staff. So the school can't support appropriately, and the spouse at home or the partner at home, right? It's not just one child normally. Military families normally have more children than civilian families. They're twice as likely to self-pay for tutoring
Oh, wow.
than civilian families.
Wow.
So they recognize the need is there, but they really need the help. So we're here to make sure that they get the help. We just need help from the broader community in order to make sure that we can lift them up.
And how about the tutors themselves? How do you source out the tutors across the U.S.?
We use licensed teachers, like that's our preference. We find them on Indeed or through word of mouth in a school district, depending on where the child is living.
Okay.
And we interview them and we vet them. The family meets them to make sure that it's a good fit, and then they're there to help the kiddo.
That has to feel very good to that military family, perhaps being new to an area, knowing that you have vetted them and that their
Oh my
child is in
goodness,
good
yeah.
hands.
Yep, everybody is federally and state background checked. Yep. We want to make sure that whoever is going into that home is safe for the family and respects and recognizes the challenges of the military lifestyle. We have tutors that have worked with families for years. You know, they become part
Family.
of that, right? They
That's
become
part of the family.
Yeah, they become a loved and dear friend. They've gone to graduations. You know, like it's.
I know some graduations you can select somebody else to hand you your diploma, and my children chose not. The principals were great. Please know that if you're out there watching, principals are great. But yeah, they chose an educator that impacted their lives. So that would be nothing more ideal than potentially even having that person that made that difference.
And what's something else that really is significant about the in-person tutoring is when that tutor is in the home, they're able to maybe notice other ways that the family could utilize other resources. So we hear about just different things, right? Kids talk.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
it just lets us help in a bigger way.
And if you're out there, and if you are a part of another nonprofit or military and first responder related, by all means, let's connect and let's get you connected, because we all know it's a small community, very tight knit. And how can we help each other? All right, so we have individual donations. We have liking the pages, sharing the posts, getting the word out there to any military families, signing up for the golf outing, whether it's to sponsor it, play golf,
Yes.
or offer up a raffle item. And what is the name of the website again?
childrenofvalor.org.
Okay, and that's the best way to reach out?
Yes.
Okay, so there's access to contact you through the website?
Yep, there's a contact page. And if you go to like About and Our Team, my face is there with my email address.
Wonderful. Thank you for all that you are doing. to impact our families and to help them for the better. So part of Jeeps with Peeps, we are in the fun Jeep. It is really hot today, so we do not have the tops off, but we are going to have a little bit of fun. Let's take a swing around here. We both happen to love the north side of Columbus and the suburbs. So I'm going to ask you a few questions about you. Good?
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
So, first of all, I know where we met, so maybe I know the answer, but maybe not. Are you coffee or tea?
I'm actually tea.
Tea. All right. What's your
Yes.
favorite drink?
My favorite tea drink?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a hard one. It depends on time of year, right?
Oh, yes.
Because in the winter, I think it's called like a London fog. So you use Earl Grey tea with some honey and warmed and steamed milk.
Okay.
In the summer, I love an iced peach green or iced chai.
All right. Where is your favorite place to go get your tea drink?
Oh, my kitchen.
Your kitchen. I love it.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, I love to heat water on the kettle, and I love the process of making things.
I get it.
Yeah, and
Same
it's
thing with coffee. I don't even finish the drink.
Yeah.
It's the making. I
Yeah.
hear you. All
Yep.
right. So the process of making it at home. All right. But if you are going to go out, what's your favorite restaurant or locally owned establishment?
if I'm going for tea.
Not anything.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a lot because Columbus has a lot of really great places.
They do.
Yeah. Just back on the tea thing, Zencha in
Okay.
Bexley. Phenomenal.
Bexley, yes.
Yes.
There's so many neat places in Bexley.
Yeah,
Oh my
we
goodness.
lived there for a long time.
Did you? Okay. Yeah.
That's where
neat
my
places.
kids graduated from. But as far as we want to go get something yummy to eat, I love the ribs at CJ's.
Okay.
Have you been up here?
No.
Oh, it's up on this north side. It's excellent. And then
Alright.
there's this like Korean fried chicken place in Delaware that's killer.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh wait, is that on 23?
No, it's like
Fried chicken
downtown
place.
Delaware.
Oh,
And I can't remember
okay.
the